Hi, church family. As most of you are aware, the information that we're receiving concerning COVID-19 is constantly changing. Florida and Hernando County have witnessed an uptick in reported cases over the past week. When news was far better, the session decided to end the first service and relax the previous precautionary measures recommended by the government agencies. At the time, it looked like the situation was improving. The session reconvened yesterday afternoon and considered the above-mentioned situation. They decided to continue the Sunday 8:30 a.m. service until Florida goes into stage 3 or phase 3 of reopening. We're also asking you to continue practicing the precautionary measures to ensure the safety of yourself and those around you. As I've said to you before, this is a great time to practice the second greatest commandment, to love your neighbor as you love yourself. Now, here are some very practical ways that you can love your neighbor. Wash your hands regularly. When you come into the church, use the hand sanitizing stations at the front doors. And this is a really tough one because of the way we love each other, but I want you to assume that everyone is practicing social distancing. The auditorium will continue to be sectioned off to provide for appropriate distancing. If you've come into contact with someone who has COVID-19, the coronavirus, then please stay at home until you're certain you are not infected. And by all means, continue to pray for one another. While some of you are not really concerned about the virus, some of the church are very concerned. And remember that when you come into the building. Nods and smiles are really a temporary replacement for those hugs and handshakes that we all desire. I also want you to help your greeters and your ushers when you come into the building. They're just simply trying to provide you with a clean and safe place to worship together. Also, avoid congregating in the narthex. This really slows down traffic into the building and as we're exiting the building when the service is over. And also avoid congregating in the aisles after service. And finally, pray for the session as we navigate what really are uncharted waters for us. We're simply seeking to love and care for you while providing a safe space for you to worship our Lord together. Now would also be a really good time to call and check on that person you've not seen at church lately. Reach out to each other and please do let the staff know if someone needs some care. And know that your staff and your session love you, and we do not want to risk your health and well-being. If you have any questions, you feel free to reach out to the church or you call me and we'll be glad to walk through all of these things together. And just a reminder, with all the things that are happening in our country right now, not just politically, not just with the coronavirus, let's just keep in mind, God is sovereign, Jesus Christ is on the throne, and all things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to His purpose. We don't need to be discouraged. We don't need to be angry. We need to be trusting in the Lord like never before. So until next time or this Sunday, I will see you and be glad to do that. God bless.